Okay. So let's start the press conference. We have from Kobrat, Conerly, and coach Crayton. And from Nokia, we have coach Vidin and the players side, Eldar, Skamo. So disappointing lose, I think, for Nokia. Not a big scoring game, 60-66. We start with Aubrey. How you thought the game? How was it?
Well, we won, so it's always good to win. But I think both teams played really hard. It was a really physical game. Both teams executed pretty well, so that's why it wasn't a big score game. But you know, someone has to win, someone has to lose games like this. You know, some games is just tough. Somebody has to win.
Exactly.
They played well.
Yeah. At least at the statistics wasn't a great, like I said, scoring game. It seemed that Kobrat played quite tough defense. That's pretty for you guys. I think how you said that it was a physical game.
Yeah, well, we practiced all week. We wanted the last few games we've given up 90+ points, and
exactly.
Coach really emphasized in practice playing tough defense and trying to create some tempo and slow it down. And you know, I think we have two of the better, stronger big guys in the league, and slowing the game down and letting them hit the ball and working through them. And we did exactly that today. Damon Bell and Don Morris did a great job establishing themselves inside so we could keep the tempo slow.
Kiitos. Onko Lehdistöllä kysymyksiä?
Mitä mieltä olet omasta roolistasi?
How you felt your own play?
Minä ymmärsin, että sä puhut hyvin suomea.
My own game. Well, this was my first game starting, and I had to play a lot of minutes. So I just was trying to, you know, like I said, establish myself as the point guard, be a leader. I think I did an okay job today. But again, it's not about me; it's about the team. And everything goes on Coach Crayton. Like I said, he prepared us all week. I just tried to do the things that he told us to do all week. You know, I didn't nothing really to say about myself. I said, Coach gave us a good plan for the week, and we went out there and fought and played hard and executed. And like I said, we just happened to win today.
How was that affect to your game that Lamont is out?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's our team has different dynamics. But mine is a scorer. He brings a lot of tempo, and I'm not so much of a scorer, but you know, I'm a little more physical, a little more control the game. So it's two different games. You know, we can play both ways. And like I told everybody on the team, I was happy that we won, having this opportunity to lead this team today. You know, we work hard in practice, we prepare hard, and Coach always tells us to believe in ourselves. And he let me know early that I was probably gonna have to play a lot of minutes, and just to be confident, relax, don't try to do too much. So like I said, everything goes to Coach Crayton. He did a great job of preparing the team and also preparing me for this game.
Are you staying in Finland after your playing career?
I'm not sure. I like to say no, but looking at the history of the Americans that have been in my position, I'll probably be here. I'll be Coach Crayton in a few years.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Aubrey. You can hit the showers. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Vaihdetaan sujuvasti suomen kieleen. Eldar. Ei varmasti yhtään lohduta, että itse pelasit ihan hyvän pelin. Missä meni meidän vikaan Nokialla?
No ei kyllä lohduta yhtään, että häviö aina häviö, että 12 vastuuta. Mun mielestä me ei pidetty samaa intensiteettiä, mitä me pidettiin tuossa 3 sekaskotipelissä, että siinä on kaikista suurin syy. Kyllä mun mielestä puolustuttaa aika hyvin, kun vastustaja tekee ja on tehnyt 90 pistettä. Peliä pidettiin näin 66. Sillä puolustus on ainakaan ollut syy siinä, mutta kun katsoo näitä heittoprosentteja ja viimeistelyä korjausta, että siinä on vielä tehtävä hommaa ja näin. Ja menetyksiä kyllä aivan liikaa.
Kyllä, joo, 19 menetystä. Johtuiko jotenkin näytti, että oltiin hivenen jotenkin arkoja ja tuli Kobrat vaan niin kuin sen verran kovaa vähän ravisteli meidät taas niin kertaalleen. Kotka tuli tänne näin, ekan kerran ne veti kanssa ensimmäisen puolen ajan oikein kovaa, mutta me herättiin siitä. Me meinattiin tulla siinä, mutta ei sitten päästy.
Joo, siis jotenkin me ei nyt olla kaikki samalla sivulla niin tuo peli hyökkäyspäässä, että kyllä kun Kobra pelasi, niillä on 2 isoa vahvaa kodinsalluspelaajaa ja ne pisti pallon niin niiden kautta kodin, mikä meidän olisi pitänyt tehdä.
Kyllä.
Meilläkin on päärooli, että sitä isoleisen kautta sitä rakennetaan. Että
se oli totta, se oli vähän sen näköistä, että vähän niin kuin puuttuu hyökkäyspää, tietysti 60 pinnaa, niin se ei ole kotona paljon, ollaan skorattu paljon paremmin vieraissakin, mutta ei mitään tällaista. Kumminkin se puoliaika näytti, että tultiin sieltä aika voimakkaasti ja näytti, että vielä otetaan se peli haltuun, mutta sitten vaan oliko niin kuin sanoit, vähän huonoja ratkaisuja ja huono viimeistely, ettei saatu sitten kohdalta esimerkiksi sisään.
Joo, meillä on kyllä, tai mitä mä itse huomannut, että meillä on aina 3 erää aika kova, ja me tullaan kopistuja ja kaikki antaa itsensä, mutta kaiken itsestään, mutta en mä sitten tiedä, miten tuossa lopussa tuli jo niitä menetyksiä, annettiin sitten tuolla vielä lopussa, autettiin väärästä jatkasta ja sitten pääsi heittää 3 sisään.
Kyllä.
Mä en ole pitänyt sisään ulos. Ihan sitä normipeliä, eikö?
Joo.
Joo, sitähän sitä on.
Onko lisää?
Kyllä sieltä se paikka tulee sitten.
Miten sinä näet on pelillisesti, kun tämä Jones kuitenkin puuttuu? Voiko vaihtaa mitään teidän peliä? Ajatellaan, että tämä tulisi vähän helpompi tämä voitto, kun toisaalta puuttuu paras korintekijä.
Ei, siis kyllä me valmistettiin, että tuolta pelaa kaikki, että kyllä me lähdettiin niin kuin saman mielen peliä, että kaikki pelaa, ettei ainakaan vaikuttanut mitään meidän valmistumiseen.
Onko 2-1 pinnaa lähellekään sun ennätystä? Jos näkyy tuolla tilastossa, muistatko itse?
On se kai, mulla on kai 25 ennätys, muistaakseni.
Kauan jo vuosi.
Joo. Jos ei muuta, niin
Okei,
kiitoksia.
kiitos.
I see.
So, Coach Crayton, congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
It was a tough game. How did you see it?
Yeah, it's a real tough game, you know. Credit to the players who really came out. We practiced hard. Of course, it's not a big secret. We was one of the worst defensive teams in the league, and we wanted to really bring a little bit more energy today than we've done in the past. So we focused really hard on just going out and playing it hard, you know, on both ends of the floor, and whatever the score at the end of the game, that's the score. But we was trying, you know, process and trying to improve defensively. And I thought today, guys really came out, fought hard, made it a little bit difficult for those guys. But I think we really came out with a little bit more energy than we've done over the last few games.
That's true. Nokia didn't get anything easy, that's for sure. And all the shots and everything were, you guys were there.
Yeah.
You made it very difficult. That's good for you. I didn't say welcome to Nokia again.
Yeah.
Now as a coach in Conesliga, how you been doing in how you feel like about the coaching?
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite good. It's been tough, you know. It's been really tough, but it's you know, for me, it's a passion, you know.
Yeah.
So anytime you have passion, you try not to stress so much. But you know, it's been a process, and I think, you know, I learned a lot over the last couple of years coaching Anna last season. Learned tremendously a lot. So we basically apply a lot of things that we've been doing over the last couple of years, and I know that, you know, most of the players there. The local players in Lockwood and things, so it helps the process a little bit better.
Good. Let's go back to the game. In my eyes, the defense of course was very good, and the pick and roll defense actually was quite good. It seems in my eyes it was.
Yeah, what like I said, I take responsibility for a lot of things, and you know, we tried so many different things throughout preseason to now. So we just try to figure out what's pretty good for the team and try to stick with that principle. And you know, that's all a part of the process. It's still early, guys, still learning each other. So for us, we're just trying to work through the process, and hopefully, you know, by end of December, January, we're the team that we need to be. So we're just trying to be patient and just continue to work hard every day to get better.
You have quite solid Americans now. At least the big guys are doing quite a good job.
Yeah, they you know, I think they quite solid. Still got a little bit to work with, but they solid. And the thing about them, they practice hard and they play hard, you know, and they can take criticism, and so it's been really fun, you know, working with both of those guys. They're great guys, you know, on and off the court. So they just gotta stay focused and just try to continue to get better and try to stay physical.
Thank you. Any questions?
What about if someone can do out for some time? Are you going to get new players, or what are you going to do?
No, we won't. We won't. I don't think we're gonna get any new player. That's for sure. I hope Purder is. I forgot about that until you just said it. Shit. Excuse me. But I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully Purder is gonna be fine. I think Lamont is gonna be ready maybe in a couple weeks. So, but you know, even then, if not, we just kind of maybe get a couple A boys and move them in, and you know, we continue with our main core guys, because that's kind of the way our team is built. You know, so it was really important for us to really get Aubrey Conerly signed, so he's able to step right in if one of the guards get hurt, if one of the bigs get hurt, we can put, you know, one of the finished guys in there. So that's pretty much the way the team built.
You're not worried if they are out of 1 or 3 goals?
No. We're just going to continue with what we got.
Okay.
Like we did today.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vidin. Just a simple answer or question. It seems the defense should be quite good, or not good in 61 or 66 points for Kobrat. That should be enough for the win. But let's go back to what Skamo said, that it seemed that everybody is not in the same page in the offensive end. How do you see, or how did you see the game?
First of all, I want to congratulate to the winning team. They deserve to win. Both teams play hard. I think also the same thing was we get in Kata 107 points or 6 points, and Kovola the same. And these few practice we have before this game also was a focus on the defense and the practice. But it's very hard to play, actually win the game when 3 Americans who are playing are not in a good percentage of the shot. That means that cannot be that one player is shooting 2 out of 10 for 2 points and another is shooting 4 out of 11 or 4 out of 10. Then there were not almost every possession, but like 80 or 90% of the time they were in good position to score. Almost all shots was under the basket. I don't know how many, maybe 2 or 3 times we take pull-up jump shot for 2 in a game. That was the game. For 3 we didn't shoot too much, but 0 out of 16 in a second, third, and fourth quarter is not the way how you need to play to win the game. If you cannot hit, because pick and roll defense, when you are playing pick and roll defense and trying to guard under the basket, you must give something to the opponent. Many times where our players who are good shooters were wide open on 3-point shot, they didn't make it. It's ridiculous. Harjola missed the layup on 1-0. This kind of, when I see these kind of things, I know that that game, the team is in trouble to, or need to put much more effort to win. It's pretty hard, especially the referees didn't, on both sides, they didn't call contacts. They get, at the end of the story, they get 26 free throws, we get 14. So we need to work for every our basket as best as possible. And I think that it's not, I'm not concerned that we lost the game. In this league, the league is like that you can win away and lose and lost at home. That can happen, many times it's happening, but for the next game we are playing at Loima, then waiting home didn't. We are now in the rhythm where we have every 2-3 days game. And how I see from my side, from my point of view, other players who are from the bench, coming from the bench, must get involved much more. When I say involved, they must put some effort. They must have some positive efficiency. Cannot be that one player has -4 from game to game, he's always in minus. Let him play 15 minutes, he's minus. Let him play 20 minutes, he's minus. Let him play 5 minutes, he's minus. And then it's a question, should he be there? Of course, we will not change any player. We will try to bring one more player. We're trying to find one foreign player. Still waiting, we don't want to bring the right one. But that doesn't matter. This is this situation. Every player, doesn't matter if he's young or old, whatever he is, he must give something to the team. The player who is always giving something, at least energy, today didn't play Mattila, but that doesn't matter. Of course, we are in the same game. We need to play the same. If we are able to score against who has much more option in the defense, 95 points away, then it's ridiculous to talk about 60 points to score at home. You miss everything. And against Qatar, we didn't even have some kind of a extremely great percentage shot. Premier League 30-something% for 3 and for 2 50%. I cannot say they didn't try to win. Of course, they tried. 15 offensive rebounds, put them also on 60 points. I'm not counting these free throws at the end of the game when we are trying to do something, but if that is not enough, any of these who are coming, one more time, who are coming from the bench must put more effort to help to these guys. It's impossible from game to game to play with 5 players for 35 minutes. Doesn't have any kind of sense.
19 turnovers.
19 turnovers is coming from tired.
Too much.
From tired. Wilkerson this game 36.
Yeah.
Minutes okay against Kovala to 26 or something, or Bailey also around 30. It's not enough. I think it's not enough. More questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, short and good.